So when trying to learn your straight arm pike press to handstand, there are three things you need to focus on. The first is working on your hamstring flexibility and good hip mobility. The second is focusing on building good core compression strength. And the third is focusing on building good straight arm strength. Once you focus on those three pillars, your straight arm pike press will be more easy for you to achieve. So the first is focusing on working on your hamstring flexibility and hip mobility. So all you want to do is the side lunges. You focus on having a 12 to 15 rep of two sets. You then also end with a hold, the side lunges hold of 10 to 50 seconds on each side. So the exercise to do for your hip mobility is the butterfly static stretch and dynamic stretch. You focus on having a 15 to 20 seconds of the static stretch of two sets. Then the dynamic, you focus on having a 20 to 30 seconds rep of two sets. Then once you've done that, the next exercise you have to focus on for hip mobility, your hip flexor, is the deep squat knee to floor. You focus on having a 12 to 15 rep of two sets. So then once you have a good hip mobility, then you move to the next phase, which is building good core compression strength. So for your core compression strength, all you want to do is the seated leg raises. You focus on having 10 to 12 rep of two sets and also do the seated V hold in building good core compression strength. And the next exercise for building good core compression strength is the straight arm pike hold against the wall. You focus on having a 15 to 20 seconds hold of two sets. Then once you have a good core compression strength, the next thing you want to do is focusing on building good straight arm strength. So all you want to do is the elevated pike hold. You focus on having a 20 to 30 seconds hold of the elevated pike hold to build good straight arm strength. So the next step you want to focus on is the movement phase, just for you to understand the movement of how the straight arm pike press works. So all you want to do is the straight arm pike walk. You focus on doing that just to teach your body of how to shift your lower body weight to your shoulders. So you focus on having a 12 to 15 rep of two sets just to understand the movement. So once you understand the movement, the next step to focus on is the preparation phase, which is just to prepare your body for the full straight arm pike press. So all you want to do is the pike press with a float. You focus on doing that. If closed legs feels too hard for you, you work with straddle pike press with float. And the next exercise to do for the preparation focus is your negative. You focus on lowering your body down to the pike position from your handstand. Focus on lowering your body down slowly with control to the pike position. So the next thing you want to do to achieve your full pike press to handstand is to first of all elevate your feet on a box or a chair to make your press a bit easy for you. So all you want to do is elevate your feet on a chair, then press to the handstand position. Make sure your shoulders is leaning forward a little bit, then your lower body follows. Then raise your lower body or to the top positions. If you're not leaning your shoulders forward, your lower body won't move. So try to lean your shoulders a little bit forward, then press to the handstand position. Once you have that, uh, once you are good with the elevated pike straight and pike press to handstand, then you can go for your full pike press to handstand. So the final step is just to attempt your full pike press to handstand. Make sure your fingertips are gripping the floor, your hands is fully straight, shoulders dropped up, then press with control. Lean your shoulders a little bit forward, then press up to the top position. If it feels too hard for you, you work on straddle pike press to handstand.